Oh, my gosh, Joe. There is no rhyme or reason for how these names are on this list. They're usually either numerical, alphabetical, or by grade, and these are just mixed up all three.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh, stand by. Hold on.
Yep.
Check, check.
Are we live?
We are.
Okay. I'll keep my stupid comments to a minimum.
Oh, your comments are always well received, Jay.
No, that's not the ones I mean. My timeout comments.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, we got a short crew here today. It's me and Jay.
Is
That should be on.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Joe, you've bought a lot of equipment through the years for TV20, but nothing has ever. You've got money's worth like these.
I got
the
those
marks.
Marks for $25. And actually, I got the last one I got at Avon because it was the floor model for $22. If I remember, I just bought those because I couldn't believe how cheap they were.
Yeah, yeah. Because I could remember just coming in on a Friday and oops, there they are.
Well, as soon as we're able to order from Amazon again, I'll have the other monitor back, and then maybe by the end of the season we'll have a telestrator. But
Oh gosh, would that be fun?
but I'm not holding my breath. I need a.
Do we have records for either of these teams?
I did ask. Did not get anything.
Okay.
Maybe we could find out at halftime.
Yeah.
Let me check the stream. All right. Couple
you.
final lineup checks here.
Okay. Underway here at George Daniel. Lady Bearcats from Bedford will start with the ball. They are in white with green shorts out of play, and it'll be a throw in to the Lady Titans. And we'll get numbers and names as we go. Titans heading from north to south in this opening half. Beautiful afternoon for soccer. If you, not just for watching soccer, it's got to be a wonderful afternoon to play in. Joe, the weather's
weather.
just perfect.
Yeah,
Another throw.
upper 60s, low 70s, low humidity, just wonderful on a great, beautiful field too.
Oh, just jockeying for position. Neither team with much control. For Lorain, 14, Brianna Goodman goes back and get it. The Titans are led by senior captains Emily Rivera and Karen Gallegos. They have, it's hard to say they've been with the program 4 years because we had the off year.
That's right, yeah.
But they were with the program as freshmen. Also a senior is Yadira Maciel. Big run there for Ayana Alves. Sends it ahead over the end line. It'll be a throw in for the goalkeeper. In goal for Bedford. Of course, they don't list her name because she's got a different number on. This will be a free kick. Kaylee Coleman will put it in play. Sending it out wide. Trapped there. Bailey Gomez on defense for Lorain. And Titans press up. Goodman turns it around. Bedford controls at the middle and sends it ahead with their first organized attack. Number 2, Ayana Akins with the ball. Centers it, but nobody home. Gracie Taylor, the Titans goalkeeper, number 1, a freshman, picks it up and she'll boot it away. Joe, I've got to believe, and I don't know, and both of these teams are used to it as we talk about beautiful fields. Soccer on turf's got to be different than soccer on grass.
Oh, most
just
definitely.
Just for the speed of the roll. Back comes Adriana Fortney and sent ahead again by Lorain out to the midfield stripe. And one more time.
I got to say, this field, you wouldn't think there's a whole lot to maintaining it, but there actually is. It is rolled all the time with, or I should say raked, to keep the rubber pellets equal across. Because if you don't, you'll get excess wear, and there'll be some spots that are faster. And but our stadium crew does a super job. This field should last us a good long time.
And that was all part of the deal with the Browns, as a matter of fact. Now, this is going to be a penalty kick.
Oh, I didn't see what happened.
Did she come outside the box to pick up
did.
the ball?
Yes,
is
she
where
did.
They're spotting it.
Yes.
Number 3.
Good call, or good catch there.
Bailey Gomez will put it in play, it looks like, with the left foot. Bedford builds the wall. Over the wall and into the back of the net.
Wow.
That was a beautiful shot.
Perfect placement.
Yep. From about the 12-yard line, which would make it from about 20 yards out. And on the misplay by the Bedford goalkeeper, Bailey Gomez pops it in unassisted, and the Titans go on top 1-0. And that truly was a break. It was a great shot. But the fact that we were able to get a shot when the keeper was unchallenged, challenged there and kicked away by Ayana Alves.
Yeah, just a lack of concentration, unaware of where she was.
The field surroundings.
Yeah. But it worked out good for us. We're up early. 1-0.
We'll take it. 15, Fortney for Lorain, loses it out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for the Lady Cats. They toss it ahead. Fortney traps it. They battle out of bounds, and it'll be a Titan throw in. Riley Eustace will throw it in for Lorain. She's a freshman defender. Tosses it long toward Gomez. Allison Laura fights for it there, knocked to the ground, and it'll be Lorain ball on a free kick. That looks like Emily Rivera, number 2, is going to put it in play with the boot ahead and sent back, but off Eustace and out of bounds as she tried to turn it back. Throw in ahead for Bedford. Gets behind the defense. This is Rivera, first one back to get the ball. Turns it, gets it up the sideline. Turned back in toward the middle. Bedford with a centering pass, but the Titans will come away with it. That was number 5, Cora Wysocki, who sent it ahead but out of play. It'll be a Bedford throw in right from the Titan bench. Trapped there, up. Wysocki handles 15. Fortney sends it ahead. Look at Alves go. Look at Alves on a run.
Wow. Made up a lot of ground there.
Well, you know what, Joe? That's what we've lacked.
Speed.
That burner. In the past, as we've watched, girls soccer in Lorain, we've been unable to turn the field over because we haven't had that person.
Right.
Fortney again on that side. Fortney's a freshman. Alves is a sophomore. Volleyed about and back out of play. Another Bedford throw in. And knocked away and out of play by Inea Palos. Back for Bedford. Bedford controls it and pops it up in the air, and we're going to bounce it around. I'm going to guess that Alves is going to get to this one. Offsides is the call. She got too quick for the ball that time. The defense pushed up, and she got in behind. So Bedford will put it in play with a free kick right from about the 28-yard line. That's on the football field. We don't use the same stripes for soccer. Ball clears everyone. That's going to roll out onto the track, and we'll go the other way. Eustace will pick it up. And she'll author the throw in. She's got Emily Rivera right there with her, but elects to go down the field where it's knocked out of play, so the Titans will just matriculate on down and do it again. There's another one rolling free down the sidelines. It went out of play, and Bedford gets the throw in. Back comes Bedford. We've played about 8.5 minutes, 1-0 Lorain on a penalty kick goal by Bailey Gomez in the 4th minute. Kicked away there by Fortney, out of play. Got a couple of these Lorain girls that are end-to-end players.
Oh, yeah.
Fortney and Alves.
Very well conditioned, I'd say.
Yep. Throw in for Bedford. They look to get it into the clump. Tried to center, knocked down there. Sent ahead, but knocked down. Bedford with a centering pass, loose at the top of the box.
Clear it.
Down low, there's going to be the first chance in the box for Bedford here. Centering pass, knocked down by Gallegos. Back comes Lorain. Sent ahead, and that's the other thing we traditionally haven't been able to do is send that ball ahead. And here's Alves on a runner with a partner. Alves just got ahead too far with it. She was there along with Palos.
Boy, Jay, talking about end-to-end action.
Yeah. Fast break soccer.
Yeah.
This is Wysocki.
A good thing it's not a day in the 80s.
Yeah. And it'll be a goal kick for Bedford. Ball is away, trapped there by Fortney. And Bedford will send it back, but turned by the Titans at the midfield area. Knocked down by Bedford. They try to dribble it ahead. Successful. Wysocki takes it off the foot of a Bearcat. That's going to be a runner if they can get to it before it goes out of bounds, but no. Tried to send Palos in. The throw in and back to the track, so 5 yards ahead. We'll do it again. Lobbing it in there. Gallegos sends it back. Tried to send Alves in, but unsuccessfully. Here comes up the sideline, turned there by Goodman. A little funny spin on the ball there. And for Bedford, number 10 is Anna Ningler-Ferrone, but ball is out of bounds and to Lorain. We've played 11 and a half minutes. Titans 1-0 on a goal at the 36:05 mark of the first half on a penalty kick from Bailey Gomez. The Bedford goalie inadvertently picked the ball up outside the box. Jay Ferguson and Joe Bach here with you on just an absolutely gorgeous day to be outside, and you don't hear that from me too often.
It is a keeper today, boy. I guess we could call this TV 20 light, even though we're
this is the old days, Joe.
This is the old
Everything
days.
but sitting under the tree.
Right.
And there's a shot toward the goal picked up by Taylor. Easy effort for Gracie Taylor, and she'll send it out of there. Volley's ahead all the way out near the 50-yard line on the field, the midfield stripe, knocked out of bounds.
I think maybe the TV 20 crew, we've had a lot of games and a lot of things going on, and I think they probably wanted to take advantage of this nice day. And,
Joe, that right there, we just went from a goal kick to a throw-in at the 50.
Yeah.
That's something we have not been able to do, is to pick up chunks of yardage like that to move the ball down the field. It's been painstaking.
Right, in a very short amount of time.
And here we go again, throw in off the back of a Bearcat as they competed for it. And now we've gone from a goal kick to being down two-thirds of the way down the field as this throw-in happens.
Yeah, right inside the 30.
Knocked down there. Bedford sends it ahead, but it'll get turned. That's Gomez, I believe, and that's Wysocki. Knocked away and out of bounds, and it'll go to Bedford off.
Well, Jay, I think soccer in Lorain's only going to get better. I mean,
oh my gosh,
we have middle school soccer now, which is great. We'll have some games coming up on TV 20, so the development's going to be, for a lot of these girls, freshmen. Maybe they're only their first attempt at organized soccer. At least now they're going to have, middle school. And maybe they were youngsters that had soccer, but the middle school was always kind of missing, and now we have that.
There's 20 names on the soccer roster.
Yeah.
3 of them are seniors. 1, 2, 3, 4 juniors. So 13 of the 20 are freshmen and sophomores, and it's
great.
Only going to help with a middle school program. Palos puts it into the middle, sent ahead off a double doinker off a couple noggins there for Bedford, and they'll turn it around, push the ball ahead, kicked aside by Eustace out of play. It'll give the Titans a chance to regroup as Bedford has a throw in. Sent back. That was Alves. She had no chance the first time, but It's a 50-50 ball. Wysocki battles. Gallegos into the middle. Back to Wysocki, and she sends it ahead. Knocked down there, and Laura for Lorain, and then sent ahead. Intended for Palos. Trying to get those two runners. Gallegos kicks it off the leg of a Bearcat, and it'll be a Lorain throw-in. Now, here's a trivia question for you, Joe. Karen Gallegos, number 13. What's her claim to fame?
Boy.
As Alves goes in, centers, nobody home.
I don't remember. I don't recall.
Well, I think at least I know TV20 was there when she was crowned Lorain International Queen this past summer.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Ball out of play, and it'll be back to Lorain.
I was thinking sports.
And the Queen will throw it in. Tossed ahead toward Fortney. Fortney turns it, centers it. Nice play there by Eustace, anticipating. And Bedford will control it out with Coleman down the sideline with Eustace. Rivera's back there. A little bit of a bump and run there. They're going to give. Let's see what this is. Well, I think we're going to get a penalty kick here.
Oh.
They're going to call a penalty in the box. This is not a free kick. This is a penalty kick, I believe. I think all the girls on the field were somewhat stunned by the call. There was no reaction whatsoever. That's Coleman, Kaylee Coleman for Bedford that'll take the PK. Gracie Taylor in net, can't move till she does. Dive up into the corner. And that'll tie us up at 23-13. Kaylee Coleman with the unassisted goal makes it 1-0 or 1-1. And we'll put it in play from the center field stripe. It'll be Lorain's ball. Palos will touch things off, and the Titans will get ready to go here. She sends it back, and then booted straight ahead into the middle. Deflected there by Lorain, and Lorain's going to get a throw in deep into Bedford territory as a result. Not sure who that was at the midfield stripe. I think it was Wysocki that sent it in, and good things happened after that. Gallegos will be on the throw-in deep in the Bedford defensive end. Booted away. Goodman gets a piece of it, turned it back for Lorain, sent into the middle, handball. And you know what was funny about that? Bailey Gomez kicked it, and then she said to the official, she slapped the forearm a couple times, said it was off her arm, so it'll be a free kick for Lorain from about the 23-yard line. You got 8 yards back in the end zone, so a 30-yard attempt goes just over the crossbar.
Yeah, great idea. Just a little high.
Titans 1 for 2 on those opportunities. And the ball rolling ahead. Bedford controlling now, and turned by Lorain. Turned there by Eustace and out of play. She'll get a throw in. Tossed ahead, intended for Gomez, off the head of Gomez. Knocked down there. Picked up out of play. Throw in for Bedford. Titans working away at the midfield stripe and come away with a possession. This is a free run. If Palos can get there, she's got it turned. She's got a player in the middle, just unable to get it centered. Knocked down there, though. The Titans press the advantage. That's Fortney, 15, out of play. And it'll be a Bedford throw in. Knocked down there, centered. Back come the Bearcats. They've had trouble getting the ball past the Titan defense. Here's one of the times where they're going to go outside and try to go wide. Rivera knocks it away there. That time she got the ball first off of a Bearcat. Smart play. That's a senior play right there. Turn it and tap it off your opponent. Jaslyn Miller, number 8, comes off the Titan bench. She's going to give Allison Laura a break. Coach Andrew Knowles has done a really nice job. I think we got away with a handball there.
Yeah. I saw that too.
That was off Fortney's arm for sure. Eustace will throw it in. Lorain has done a really good job controlling the action. If you kept the time of possession chart, the Titans would be up bigly, but we don't. And you just kind of judge it. Which end are they playing in? Knocked away there by Gomez, out of play, and it'll be a Bedford throw in. That looks to be Angelina Parrish, number 5, that's going to toss it in for Bedford. That was Palos for Lorain that got the first contest. Back to Coleman, the goal scorer. Sent back. That's Fortney. There goes Alves and Palos. That
nice
didn't
pass.
happen in the past. That's Gomez. Oh, she had a runner.
Oh, yeah. Just needed to settle that ball down, get control of it, and she had a nice shot. But, boy, I love the ball handling skills here so far.
Well, and I love pressing the advantage. They're
yes.
just right here. Here we go again. Fortney's going to turn it back, and back come Lorain. Sent wide. And when you've got the opponents doing that, that's taking an intentional throw in to get their defense back. It means you've been pushing the advantage really well, in my mind.
Oh, I think you're spot on.
Titans with 3 defenders back. Bedford only has 2 forwards back, so they're sending an extra player in to defend. Another Titan throw in toward Gomez. Fortney with a not lost it out of bounds. Now they're not going to just concede Bedford the ball. They're going to contest here. Substitute for Bedford. 3 of them. And this one's got a ponytail in the middle of her number, but I think it's Luz Villanueva, number 4, at the midfield area. Volleyed around. Titans. That's Emily Rivera pushing. Traps it, turns it, sends it ahead. Too far for Gomez. Right idea. And made a play with her back to the goal that maybe we wouldn't have been expecting a year ago. Fortney. Titans will run it down as it goes out of play. And Eustace will get another throw in. 15:50 to go, first half. We're all tied at 1 on a couple of freebies. Lorain on a free kick from 22 yards and then a penalty kick for Bedford tied it up on a penalty in the box. Knocked down there by Rivera. Palos is in there, number 9. Wysocki. Gomez. Oh. Gallegos. Sends it down the sideline, missed by a couple of players. It's going to roll in deep. And ooh.
Wow.
Ooh. There's a break.
I'll take that.
I think if she could have seen over her shoulder, she'd have turned that to her keeper.
Yes.
For Lorain, Brianna Goodman, 14, will throw it in.
Good opportunity here for the Lady Titans.
Toward the goal, 15 turns. That was Fortney. Sent out.
Yes.
And Bedford on a little bit of a run here. Gallegos turns it back and says, not so fast. Titan throw in on the far side. 14:20 to go, first half. Ball into the turf and controlled by Bedford. Stopped by Gallegos. Turned by Eustace. And again turned down the side. Look at this speed.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. That's Alves. Got Rivera send it goalward.
Boy, Jay, you're right about one thing. I tell you, this time of possession has got to be like 3-4 to 1.
This is Fortney. Gets an angle off and sends it long. Still in play. Still in play. You know who's going to run that down.
Yep.
Into the box, out the side of the net for Palos.
Still in play.
No, I think it's going to be a goal kick because it was off the outside of the net. Substitutes for Bedford.
Some great chances here.
Yep. I don't think they're going to go for distance. I think they're going to go for direction. Yep. They'll try to clear with a clearing pattern and cleared it right to the bench. So it'll be a Lorain throw in. Looks like we're going to settle it about between the 30 and 35 yard lines. And knocked out of bounds again. And it'll be a Bedford throw in as Palos tried to direct it and it got away from her. Knocked away there. It'll be another Bedford throw in. Joe, you know what amazes me about soccer is that ball went out the gate and one of Lorain's safety officers had to go out and get it, is how it's audience participation.
Sure.
You can go chase foul balls if you want. To the sideline.
Nice job.
That's
keeping
Akins. Ayana Akins. Gallegos goes for the 50-50 ball, knocks it away. Nice turn there by Wysocki. Nope, that's not Wysocki. That's Fortney. Fortney sends it into the middle to Alves. Elves thought she had somebody coming, and there it is. Volley back and forth with 11 minutes to go in the half. Rivera and Akins fight for it. Ball turned, knocked away there, and it'll be a Bedford throw-in. In quickly, knocked down by a Titan. Again, off the defense, that was Wysocki. Gomez into the middle, intended for Alves, and sent deep by Bedford. Gallegos will be the first one there. And she elects to send it wide for a throw-in. Goalward, but easy handle for Gracie Taylor. I believe that's the third shot she stopped. Boot is away and out of play. Gomez was over there but couldn't get to it. So Bedford will have the throw in. That was off the head of Wysocki, and then Bedford had it, and they knock it out of play.
Yeah, just under 10 minutes here in the first half.
Substitute for Lorain, Melina Garcia comes in. Going to give Anea Palos a break. She's done a lot of that sprinting up front. Gallegos knocks that one back the other way. Fortney off her out of bounds. It'll be to Lorain. Eustace again will throw it in. Gets ahead, trying to, and never made it inbounds down the sideline. So it'll be put in play by Bedford, and then the Titans will work it. Sent ahead. Boy, I think she was.
Oh.
Yeah, the whistle's way late, but she was offsides.
Offsides, yeah.
I had that too.
Yeah. I didn't hear the whistle. I was hoping we'd get away with that.
Yeah. He had his hand up.
He's probably searching for it.
He had his hand up, and I thought that was the call. She was just a little bit behind the defense. The ball's got to go first. And Alves is so darn quick. Sent out toward the midfield. This is a nice boot. Going to put Bedford on a run. Rivera and Wysocki track it down. That shot's going to go wide and give it to Taylor for a goal kick. But, boy, that was a nice little run out there on the offsides free kick. Every time I hear that horn, I think the bridge is opening.
Where's that coming from anyway?
Free kick there out across the 30 where it's trapped by a Bedford player. They'll go to war there. Titans will control. Gomez. Little fancy footwork there down the sideline. And then back at you. Gomez again. That's good little competitive. And she got him to kick it out. That's what one of the good outcomes. Another substitute for Lorain. Amaya Thompson, another freshman, number 16 in. And they give Fortney a blow. She's earned it. She's been all over the field.
Mm-hmm.
Down the sideline, and the Titans pick up some yards. I'm not sure if that was a senior move and intended that way, but it sure looked like it. Throw in ahead, right back at us, and it'll stay with Lorain. Tried to get it to Gomez. It was a 50-50 ball again into the middle, bouncing free. Turned by Garcia and then sent wide by Bedford as they just wanted to call off that attack. And it'll be a throw in for Lorain. 6:20 to go first half. Knotted at 1. Throw in there. Knocked down. Sent back in. Just nobody home. Right idea. Back comes Bedford off of a Titan. They'll have a throw in there at about the 15-yard line as we get down inside of 6 minutes. Gomez knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with Bedford. Now there was a handball. Just rolled upper arm or upper body off her arm. Knocked away there. It'll stay with Bedford. And Coleman will throw it. Nope, she won't throw it in. Layla Wallace will throw it in, I believe. Elected to go the short way and did the Titans a favor as they were able to get a foot on it and send it back south where it's going to roll out of play, but 40 yards downfield.
Just under 5 minutes to go here in the first half. We're still knotted up at 1.
Joe, I'm stunned because there was a question last year whether they could get enough girls to field a team.
Yeah.
And I know that some of the seniors last year went out and recruiting to make sure that they could have soccer for their senior year. Now, that was a handball, and it'll go to Bedford. Now they've got 20 girls, and 13 of them are freshmen and sophomores, and dare I say it, they're way more able to compete than in the past, where we've had by this point in the year, we've had maybe enough bodies and one left over.
Yeah, and much more athletic this year too. The
Yes.
passing crisper. I'm impressed with the speed.
Yep.
The scoreboard doesn't show it, but Lorain has kind of dominated this first half.
Emily Rivera sends it ahead and goes after it. 3 Titans, and this one's,
go.
we got Elves in behind everybody. Oh, nice. Oh,
they still got it though.
no, they called it a free kick, didn't they? Penalty kick in the box? Or did they call it out?
No, I think we scored. I thought
Did we?
scored. I thought we scored.
I thought it went. Did it go through a hole in the goal? Well, we did score.
Yeah.
We'll take that with
Yes.
3:27 to go in the half.
Too bad we don't have instant replay because it's the Jay and Joe show today.
Yeah.
But
2-1 Lorain. I'm going to credit the goal with Elves until I can get corrected, because she did the hard work.
yes, she did.
And I thought she missed, to be quite honest with you. So 2-1. The Titans deserve to have the lead with the way they've
Absolutely.
played this half. They have controlled the action.
Totally
Gallego
concur.
stops it. Goodman. Fortin, he didn't get much of a blow, and she's back out there running all over. And sent wide. It's going to be a Lorain ball on a throw, and that's the kind of thing that happened last year to us, is you get a little bit fatigued and you don't reach out for that ball, and it goes out and you've turned it over.
Right.
Into the middle. Gallegos is there along with Goodman. Gallegos with the ball, sends it down the sideline, intended for
Yeah, almost saved it in.
number 10. That is Abby Palazzola. She got in without me noticing. Shame on her. She didn't send me a note. A text would have done it. And there's the fatigue of the Bedford ladies right now. With 1:57 to go, Titans need to do everything they can to keep the pressure on here. Back come the Bearcats.
Oh, no, don't want to give up
Down
any
the
cheap ones here.
sideline. There's a speed play.
Oh,
Look who that was. That was
Wow.
Fortney. Oh,
Jeez. She is all over the place.
that was a 70-yard sprint to get back in the play.
Oh, she's got to be gassed.
She looks like it.
Great play, though.
Actually, she looks pretty fresh. Two of her defensive teammates look gassed. Throw in there, sent back out. And now it'll go blue with 1:15 to go.
All right. Take care of the ball here and go into halftime with a lead.
Goodman going to throw it in. Wants somebody close by. And the attempt to trap goes off and out of bounds off Fortney. Ball turned into the middle. Ooh.
Oh.
There's a facial. Ooh. That was right off the forehead. Both teams take a knee. Tracy Menges, the trainer, along with Andrew Knowles and Ayana Alves. I am not sure who that is. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. I know that. I know that the score is 2-1 Lorain. And they're helping up number 6, Melina Garcia. And we sometimes give sound effects when the ball goes off kids' heads, but that ball, when it's drilled, it hurts.
Yeah.
That is not. That's not even the old red kickball you used to play dodgeball with.
Yeah.
That is a hard ball, and it caught her right on the forehead. I'm glad to see that she's sitting up. I like the evaluation that Tracy Menges is going through. I'm going to make sure she's okay, and then they're going to help her up and get her to the bench, I would imagine. Players from both teams take a knee. Well, Joe, when this one concludes, we've got a double header.
We do.
The boys from Lorain High will take on the gentlemen from Bedford.
Now, it'll be a different stream, so
Okay.
if for soccer fans out there, so this one will conclude, and in a short time later, the boys stream will start up. So, yeah, we got a lot of soccer here today.
Well, it's good to see that young lady walking off under her own power, Melina Garcia. She's a sophomore forward, and we're going to replace her with Allison Laura. Or are we? Let's see. How many do we have out there? 5, 8.
I think 11 came on.
Okay, that's Allison Laura. I still think we're a couple short.
Coach is counting them now.
5 and 4 is 9. There, Emily Rivera, number 2's coming back out.
Yep.
Bedford puts the ball in play. There's a challenge shot and a save by Taylor. We're under 30 seconds. No need to rush this. Boot is away. Boot is going to land at the 50, bounce over the first line.
Nice bounce.
And run down there by Pelosa. She's battling for it with one of the Bearcats. Under 10 seconds now. And that'll do it for the first half. We've played one at the George. Lorain, the ladies from Lorain 2, the Bedford Bearcats 1. We'll be back with more after this timeout. Yes, okay.
All right, welcome back, everybody, for the second half. Very entertaining and well played first half by the Lady Titans. They could easily have a bigger lead than 2-1. Very well played.
And we can get a confirmation that number 2, Emily Rivera, got the second goal for Lorain in that mix-up. We apologize for that. Titans will put the ball in play, 40 minutes on the clock. 2-1 Lorain on a goal in the 4th minute from a free kick, and then with 3:27 to go in the half on a run out that started with Ayanna Alves and ended up in some confusion. The ball went through the net, and it went through. Bedford with the ball to start the half, knocked out of play by one of the Titans, and it'll be a throw-in. Nope, knocked out of play by Bedford, and Lorain will throw it in. And that looks like Karen Gallegos. Into the middle, trap there by Bailey Gomez. She scored the first goal on a pretty-as-you-please free kick from outside, just outside the box that went over the wall. There's Emily Rivera turning that one and sending it back. Went over the wall and then just curled under the crossbar as nice as can be. Bedford with it at the midfield stripe. They need to push the action a little bit here, and they are. There's a runner in and a shot that's going to go wide. Gracie Taylor watches that one sail by, and it'll be a goal kick for Lorain. Lorain has actually had a big advantage in this area, too, as Gracie's been able to put the ball a decent way downfield while Bedford has elected to go to the tap and try to pass it out routine. Bailey Gomez gets it out of the scrum. 15 is Fortney. She sends it ahead. There is Alves, but she can't get to it. Knocked down there by Rivera. And Gallegos will go after it to the sideline. Knock it away. It'll be a Bedford throw-in. I see we're contesting the 50-50 ball better too, Joe.
Yeah, just all around, just much better organization, much better in-game play. It's it's quite enjoyable.
Yes, it is. I am excited for the state of the program with the middle school program kicking up. And if you don't know what we mean, we have a unified team at the middle school, male and female, that are male and female together. It's a co-ed team, and they are playing a full schedule. And as the ball volleys back and forth, it's Lorain that comes out of there. Gomez, is that Gomez or Rivera? That's Rivera that sent it ahead. And there goes Alves. She's got one. Gomez goes around and takes it away. And the pass is behind Wysocki. Wysocki will compete for it, though. Into the middle, Gomez goes after it. Wysocki sends it ahead, chips it over a defender. Alves is back there. The ball takes a bounce, and
She's still. Okay, why was the whistle?
I think she went over the end line with it, is all I can figure.
Okay. Yeah, she must have. Yeah.
It's the yellow line there. I think you and I were both looking at the white line.
Yes. Yeah, she did go over the yellow line.
Knocked away by Fortney, and it'll be another throw in for Bedford. So a good chance there to open the second half for the Titans. Taken away there by Eustace. into the scrum. And turning it is Palos, but no possession off of Gallegos. And it's good to see Melina Garcia sitting up and alert on the bench.
Yeah, I saw that. That's a very good sign. So
She was injured late in the first half. And a ball to the noggin. There's a double footer there. And Goodman goes in after it. Knocked away there, and the Titans try to get it ahead. That was Palos, but the defense is there for Bedford. Up the sideline, Wysocki challenges it. They get it around her. And around Gallegos, put out a play to Lorain. Quick throw in here. Knocked down. And the Titans will send it into the middle. There's Alves. Alves stops it. And tries to control back to the midfield stripe. There's a run out. Eustace is there for Lorain. She tries to get it, turns and settles for sending it wide. The other measure of how far we've come is how far up the defense is able to push for us. Into the box, there's a shot. Played by Gracie Taylor.
Gracie has been very consistent today.
Yep. She punts it on out of there. Bounces over the first line. Into the middle there. Rivera boots it ahead. Fought for there by two squads before Cora Wysocki doing some work. Sends it in toward the goal, but wide, and it'll be a goal kick. That was a good flip of the field there by Cora Wysocki.
Yeah, certainly was.
As the gentlemen from Bedford make their way onto the field to begin stretching for the second game.
Doubleheader today on TV 20. Once again, if you want to watch the boys' game, we'll start a new stream, and you can catch that one.
Around Gomez. Rivera stops it at the last line, sends it back. Titans again with it. Bailey Gomez sends it ahead. It's going to be too far for Palos right now, but sent out.
Wow.
At the goal line of the football field, and the Titans will get a throw in deep in Bedford territory.
I mean, Bedford could set their defense, but Lorain could set their offense.
Well, I suppose, the thinking there is it's better than challenging maybe a corner kick.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give you that.
So Fortney battles for Lorain. Sending it back in, knocked down again. This is Gomez sending it goalward. Off a defender. Run down. Palos is out there, but it is, here's our corner kick right here.
Yep.
It was almost like we had to mention it for it to happen, Joe. Emily Rivera is going to put it in play.
Here we go.
From the corner. These are the sets that you work on. Bedford trying to mark all the offensive players. Sending it low into the box. Gomez with a bicycle kick.
Oh.
Almost.
Yeah, right idea.
Knocked down there, Fortney. Titans still have it.
Still alive.
And picked up there. As Alves tried to make sure that it didn't get free. Bedford will punt it away, but it's a short one. Alves traps it and sends it back. She comes in between defenders. It'll be another Lorain corner kick. So we didn't have a corner kick all day, and then we
You brought it up, and then now we've had.
Now we get 2 of them. Or is it? Nope, they're going to call it a goal kick. I swear he pointed to the corner.
Yeah, I thought so too.
So, ball sent away, and Emily Rivera turns it and sends it wide. Lets the Titans get back. Coleman will throw it in for Bedford. Tosses it back toward midfield. Contested there. Sent out wide by Gomez. I guess we had a handball ahead of time. Gomez takes the opportunity to tie her shoe as Bedford gets set and puts it in play. And time waits for no man nor woman, so she's finishing up as the ball goes over her head and out of play on the sideline. It'll be a throw in. Eustace challenged that all the way down and was able to turn it before the end line. This is much desirable to a corner kick. Sent goalward. Blocked by Gallegos. Sent wide. Wysocki out there challenging, and that's going to be a corner. We've got 29 minutes and 20 seconds to go in this one. Lorain is 2-1 over top of Bedford. Bedford will get their first corner kick of the afternoon. We hadn't had one up until about 2 minutes ago. Now we've had 3. Lorain had 2, and now this will be the first one for Bedford. Ball sent into the middle on a knuckle and in.
Oh!
I think that was an own goal.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
Definitely.
Looked like it hit one of the defenders and went in. So off the corner, an own goal ties us up at 2. And the bridge opens yet again. All tied at 2 there on a bad stroke of luck for Lorain. Well, they got their first goal on a fortunate break when the goalkeeper lost track of where she was and handled the ball outside the box. And the same kind of bad fortune happened here as the corner kick went off a defender. Gracie Taylor way out to get that one and send it back. That's nicely done. Alves fights for it. That was a penalty. Then it'll be a free kick.
As the 6 o'clock shadow descends on the field.
Yes,
here.
it does. I would imagine we might have some lights for the boys' game.
I believe we should, yes.
Back and forth. 2-2 we are here. Sent in and knocked down by the Titans, but Bedford pushing the attack. I mean, they have to be buoyed getting a goal that was a benefit. There was a handball there. Funny bounce took it off Wysocki's arm. It'll be a free kick for Bedford. 27 and a half minutes to go. Second half tied at 2. That's sent into the middle and sent right out of there. That was Gomez, I believe. Competed for there and sent down this. That's nice work by Inea Palos,
Very
who
nice.
pushed that one-on-one against the 2 players, sending it off the second one, and the Titans go from deep in their end to turning the field over. Throw in, just kind of was in, and sent back into the scrum where Gomez stands. Knocked down, sent back in. Gomez on a run. She was offsides.
Oh.
It was close.
Yeah, it was.
But she was behind the defense. If the ball hadn't bounced, I think she'd have been okay. That's how close it was. Free kick coming back this way. going to go out of bounds, and it'll go right back to the Titans, and Riley Eustace will throw it in.
Great opportunity there.
Yes, it was. Knocked down there, and then that's Wysocki. It's sent wide by Palos. And it'll go out of bounds to Lorain. Throw in there. And Lorain had all 11 or all 10 players past the 50-yard line that time, which is not something in the past that they were able to do. They were the team that had that done to them, making it very difficult to turn the field over. Bedford will have a throw in at the 44, 25-14 to go in the second half. Knotted at 2. There's a improper throw in as it didn't come off the hands correctly. You could see that the right hand came through before the left hand. So it'll go over to Lorain. Trapped there. Knocked down. Back come the Bearcats. Turned there by Miller. Sent in. Gracie Taylor will be there. Ball punted away into the middle. One big bounce. And Ayanna Alves knocks it ahead of everybody. Sends it into the middle. Ooh. Palos couldn't get there first, but she's there now, sending it wide. Titans try to push the advantage. It'll be a Bedford throw-in at about the 15-yard line on the football field. Wysocki will take it away, move it ahead. Cora Wysocki tried to send in Alves again. And back they come with Coleman. Coleman challenged by 17. Eustace shot wide, and Gracie Taylor will put it in play with a goal kick. Now, last year when we had this situation, it just stayed at our end. Now we've got substitute for Bedford is what the whistle was for. Gracie will put it down on the ground where the box comes together and send it wide and out of play. So it'll go to Bedford. Looks like DoorDash is coming up the aisle as somebody ordered food. Ball sent ahead off of Bedford and out of play. It'll be a Lorain throw in. Eustace going to toss it in play. Out of play off of Alves. Bedford tries to turn it over quick and gets it back to Coleman, who sends it to Coach Knowles. Titan throw in at about the midfield stripe. Eustace will handle this. – 50-50 balls there. Emily Rivera sends it ahead and follows it. Here comes Eustace sending it behind the defense. Too tall for everybody, though. And Bedford will handle it. We don't have the goalkeeper's name. She's number 0, and we don't have a 0 on the roster, so we can't. There's a rundown for Lorain down in the box. Gomez, goal!
Nicely done.
Now Bailey Gomez is going to get that goal.
But
I want to give credit on the assist to number 9, Inea Palos, who did the hard work.
She did.
She chased that ball down to the goal line and stayed at it when it would have been easy to let it go, and turned it and kept it in play, and Bailey popped it free and was able to, from a severe angle, score the goal that puts the Titans on top 3-2. Off of Gomez, knocks it off of Coleman, and it'll be a Lorain throw in. Down the sideline it goes. It's turned right back. Eustace knocks it down, sends it toward the middle. Wysocki will challenge that. And now Goodman, 14. Kicked out of bounds, and it'll come back to the ladies from Lorain, the good gals. This is Brenna Goodman, junior defender, tosses it in. Swing and a miss, and the ball is suddenly in play, and Emily Rivera sends in a teammate. That's Fortney. Oh, went through Alves and Gomez. Now Gomez is going to get that, and she makes a move.
Oh, nice.
And then sends it in. Now here comes Goodman. She's not going to let it go either. Up the side. Nice job turning the field that time by the ladies from Bedford. Gallegos is going to get there and send it out of play to get the defense settled. She's the calm head back there. Said, I'll just go get it and wait for my friends. Coleman will throw it in. Eustace will challenge, out of play off of Riley Eustace, and it'll be another Bedford throw in with 19:20 to go. Ball battled for and knocked away off of Alves. Alves doesn't like to be very far from the ball. I figured that much out. Because she came flying up from her attack spot to get involved there. The Titans definitely have a group of ladies that is willing to go in there and mix it up and challenge the 50-50 balls. Throw in intended for Alves. I think she thought it was a handball and let it go. Knocked down there and turned. Sent down the sidelines, and here comes Alves. Oh, Bedford's got a runner too. They send it wide. It'll go out of play to Lorain. But just that speed, look at the amount of distance that they covered to take that ball from right about the midfield stripe to down in near the Bedford goal was 17:57. This is the old AAU strategy. When they play the running clock, you get a lead and kick it in the hallway. That ball looks like it might have been somewhere on 24th Street as they're coming back. No rush when you're in the lead. Riley Eustace will throw it in. Into Bailey Gomez, who gets it over to Emily Rivera. Emily can get it there from that spot, but it was blocked. And back come the Bearcats. Rivera's there to turn it, though. And Palos goes to work again, sending it into the middle where it's, kicked out for a corner.
Corner kick. Wow.
And another half minute while they chase the ball.
Yeah. Not sure what she was doing there.
Well, we'll take that.
Definitely.
You can see, as you could see earlier, anything can happen on these corner kicks because there are so many bodies there that you're just trying to get a piece of it with anything, and that's what happened just a little bit ago on a Bedford corner kick off a Lorain noggin and into the goal. Palos had a shot there, but easily defensed by the Bedford keeper. And she's going to throw it in. And we're at 16-15 in the second half. 3-2 Lorain, and it'll be a Lorain throw in. Intended for Rivera. It rolls down the sidelines and out of play. It'll go to Lorain yet again. Ball in. Knocked down. That was Brenna Goodman knocking it off a Bedford player and out of play. Now she's going to take a knee as she got one in the head. We had a Lorain player down earlier. Now she's up and off. Melina Garcia for Lorain took one off the forehead earlier and has left and not returned. She's on the bench in the shade with a sweatshirt on because I'm sure it's cool down there. Throw in down the sideline, pops out into the middle. Garcia goes to get it. Sent back goalward, but it's going to go out of the end line. It's for a goal kick. Goodman had the right idea, couldn't get enough bend on it. With 15:10 to go, they'll head up toward Oberlin Avenue for the ball. You notice that once we got the lead, we don't have as many people volunteering to chase them?
Right, yeah.
There's a quick turnaround as anticipation there by Palos sends it back out. This is the situation here. Oh, we've got a goal. We got a corner kick. Where, you know what that was, Joe? That was, they've been passing it in and passing it up all the time, and Palos challenged that, and it went off a Bedford player and out of bounds below the goal line. So Rivera will put it in play from the corner. 14-15 to go. She sends it low into the box and then comes out to follow it up with the left foot, lofts it over the goal.
Tried to chip it in there.
Yep. 14 minutes to go as the Bedford Lady Bearcats run this one. There's another ball coming in now. Each team will have one. And we're down to the usual quota of one again. Bedford pushing it up the middle. Turned there by Goodman, and back comes Alves. She was offsides.
Oh, she was just trying to catch up to it.
Well, I mean, she was headed back into the play and didn't even get a chance to get past the defense. So it'll be a free kick from the 15-yard line. Now, they haven't been trying to do too much with these. There's one that's sent ahead. Gomez traps it and sends it into the middle beyond Palos to the defense. Palos chases it down. Goodman's going to get there for that one. Brenna Goodman sends it wide and out of play. This little exchange with all of these out of bounds has taken about 4 minutes off the clock as we're back 12:40 to go in the second half. And when you're ahead, that's okay. Gallegos turns it. That lost control out of play, and it'll be a Bedford throw in. Tick, tick, tick.
Mm-hmm.
Gallegos there to send it back north, but out of play again. Whoops. I think we got away with a handball there. Fought for Palos. Goodman. Knocked down at the defense and sent ahead. Palos is going to chase. Knocked wide. It'll be a Titan throw in. Just chasing that ball puts a little bit of pressure on the defense and makes them make a play quicker than they'd want to. Throw in down the sidelines, past everyone, kicked. Emily Rivera has it, off a Bearcat, and it'll stay with Lorain. Brenna Goodman will throw it in. Down, and this one goes off of Lorain and out of play to Bedford. Throw in for Bedford. We're under 11 minutes. Ball bounced around there. Nicely done by Wysocki, and it'll go out of play to Lorain. They just compete for those balls on the sideline. That's throw in knocked down by Bedford. They send it out into the great opening, but Eustace is there to send it goalward. Bounces up to the keeper. Bailey Gomez was there to make sure. See, because they've done this so often with the roll it out, the Titans are now jumping the plays. That's how we got that last penalty kick sent in and ahead to Eustace. Sends it in. Gomez is going to go after it and have it. Gomez is going to turn it, send it back, and out of play off of Bedford. Fortney was there for the pass, and we'll get a throw in from Eustace. And I'm going to say she's going to have to walk till she hits sunshine. That's how far down it is. Eustace. Tosses it into the middle, off ahead, controlled by Coleman for Bedford. Sent back, 50-50 ball. Jaslyn Miller from Lorain sends it across field and out of play. We're under 9 minutes to play. I think the last 7 minutes have been spent in the north end of the field, and a lot of it's been chasing balls that go out of play. That one's out of play off of Lorain, and it'll be a Bedford throw in up near the 40-yard line. Nice move by Cora Wysocki around one defender, had it poked clear, but Lorain controls, and Palos sends it between, goes to get it. Popped out of there, back comes Bedford, but Rivera sends it in beyond everybody. Keeper's going to get there. She's out of the box again.
Oh, yes.
That time I had it.
Well, we'll see if we can take advantage again.
So this is going to be a free kick from inside the arc. The top of the key if it were a basketball game. I'm sure there's a name for that I don't know. It's outside the box. Bedford will build a wall. I would guess that This will be, number 5, Cora Wysocki will take the shot. We scored on the identical situation in the first half, over the wall and under the crossbar. Gomez sends it in off of the wall, where it's controlled by Palos, back to Rivera. Rivera tries to send it goalward, knocked down there. And out of play as we approach 7 minutes to play on the clock. Titan throw in. Sent over the defense, and it's going to go over the end line for a goal kick. Now, this is where Lorain has been pushing up. This has typically been a little pass like that, and now the Titans are going to go up and play that. Palos gets her foot on it in the box. Rivera tries to turn it, goes around. Nice little run there, getting it back into the field to play. And Bedford all of a sudden with it, but loses it. That's a long way to go. 100 yards is a long way. Throw in there. Bedford has it. Down the sidelines. Stays inbounds. Gallegos goes down there, stops it, and kicks it out of play.
Yeah, Bedford's flipped the field here.
Sure did. With 6 minutes to go. That ball thrown in. Wysocki goes and challenges it. I like her aggressiveness, too. This is going to be off a Bearcat and out of play. Oh. Substitute for Lorain, Allison Laura, number 11, in, replacing Ayanna Alves, who's going to get a break.
She's had a great game.
Just the pressure she puts on a team. Oh, my goodness. That ball got through everyone, and Fortney got to it, moved it back toward the center of the field where Bedford can put it in play. A little bit harder to do damage from there. Throw in there, controlled by the Bearcats. Gallegos turns it. Laura into the middle ahead. I'm hearing whistles from behind the stadium.
It's got me a couple times.
Lorain's ball as it's sent wide there.
Of course, football's practicing behind the visitor stands.
Yep. Titans with a throw in. Eustace down. Fortney off of a Bearcat and out of play, and we'll move down here into the shade. We're down to 4:20 to play in this one. This will be Riley Eustace to throw it in, freshman defender. Down the side, intended for Wysocki. Out into the middle of play. Knocked wide by Bedford, going to be run down there. Out of play. Titans, Bedford gets a bit of a break there as they get the 50-50 call. And the Titans turn it around. Once again, Gallegos on the spot, knocks it down, but it's playable back for Gracie Taylor, who makes the play with 3:30 to go. Gracie Taylor with the ball. No hurry. Punts it away, and that's been a huge difference in this game, is what she's been able to do with the soccer ball as opposed to the keeper for Bedford. And back we go with Audrine Fortney. Fortney down the sidelines, around one. Tries to turn with the left foot, kicked wide. It'll be a Titan throw in. Down around the goal line. 2:50 to go. Second half. 3-2 Lorain.
talking again about the goalie. That's been good for 20, 30 yards at least on every
my
time.
goodness,
I mean,
yes.
it's
The advantage is incredible. Tossed in toward the middle. Palos. Rivera just up over the crossbar.
Tick, 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 though.
Yep. That'll get us another 30 seconds. Would have put the game away.
It would have, yeah.
2:15 to go as Bedford gets ready to put it in play. There's the tap. Whistle. I think the Titans were up in the box. That's how much they're pushing that. So they're going to do it again. Yeah.
Under 2 minutes.
Doesn't stop the clock. Wysocki takes it away. That looked really
it did
dangerous from here. We had no angle on it, but it looked like it was either going to go right over or right under the crossbar. It turned out to be wide, but we're at a minute 35 to go as they place the ball down. Now they try to send it out over Gomez. Eustace knocked it out. It'll be Bedford's ball at the 50. Minute 20 to go. And the ball rolled under the golf cart. Coleman knocked down in the middle. There's Cora Wysocki again. She's been everywhere today too. Taken away and turned by Palos. No, that's Palos, excuse me. Number 8 was Miller.
I was clean.
Palos has it, sends it into the middle.
Under a minute.
Click, tick, tick, tick as Fortney runs after it. Here comes Cora Wysocki. Okay, she's not going to get there, but that doesn't mean she's not going to end up with it. Ball still in play. Down the sidelines and just out of bounds. It'll be a Titan throw-in with 35 seconds to go.
I'm feeling really good right now.
I am too. Goodman will throw it in. Knocked out of play. It'll stay with Lorain. Now we have no idea if there's penalty time or injury time and how much. So.
Well, they stopped the clock almost immediately after each one. So, I mean.
Gallegos pushes the advantage. Ball in on goal. There it is. Lorain 3, Bedford 2.
That was a great win.
And you know the best part of that win? They're happy, but they're not. They expected to win. You can see that in their body language out there right now. Credit Andrew Knowles for
he's done a great job.
The job he has done getting these girls organized and
the organization, the crispness. I'm very impressed.
They're in good spots. I'm really impressed with what's going on over there.
And boy, we had a wide variety of different kind of goals.
We had all kinds of stuff. We started in the 4-minute mark in the first half. Bailey Gomez scored on a free kick from about 20 yards out, made it 1-0. 13 minutes later, a penalty in the box gave Bedford a penalty kick that they converted with Kaylee Coleman. On a weird set of action toward the end of the half with 3:25 to go, Emily Rivera knocked one through the back of the net, and it was 2-1. Then really a strange situation. A corner kick for Bedford went off the head of one of the Titan defenders for an own goal.
Yeah.
That tied it at 2. But with 21:15 to go, Bailey Gomez on some real strong work by Anea Palos to get the ball free. Bailey Gomez from a tight angle, only about 2 yards off the goal line, crossed it to the opposite post and in, and it was 3-2 Lorain, and that's how it ended. Joe, that was as fun a soccer game as we've done.
Yeah, I concur. It was very, very well played. Skill level, I'm very impressed, and the stamina. I mean, it was all around great, and it was a league game too, which is important.
Yep.
So so it was a great start to tonight. We've got one more match coming up, the boys version.
Yep. So we're going to step away for now for Joe Bach, Jay Ferguson, reminding you that it is a great time to be a Titan. We'll be back with more after this timeout.